This is Jocko Podcast number 9 with Echo Charles and me, Jocko Willink. Perhaps I stabbed our Savior in his sacred helpless side, yet have called his name in blessing when in after times I died. Through the travail of the ages, midst the pomp and toil of war, have I fought and strove and perished countless times upon this star. I have sinned and I have suffered, played the hero and the knave, fought for belly, shame, or country, and for each have found a grave. So as through a glass and darkly, the age-long strife I see, where I fought in many guises, many names, but always me. So forever in the future shall I battle as of yore, dying to be born a fighter, but to die again once more. And that is a poem by General George S. Patton. And I've been thinking about the podcast and about the direction and about the things and about what we talk about and what I talk about. And I have been looking for a non-military book, for a book that talks about the same kind of things that I think about, but it's not about war, because there's a very small population that are engaged in war, in real war. Yeah. So I've been looking for a book, and I've got a bunch of books that I enjoy and books that I like, and I've been looking for a good book that is not a war book. Mm. And I had some close ones, and maybe they'll make the cut. But we're not there yet. Because quite simply, war is at another level. It's not better, and it's not a good thing, and I don't worship war, but it is, in fact, the ultimate human struggle.
Yeah.
And as Judge Holden, in the book Blood Meridian, puts it, this is the nature of war, whose stake is at once the game and the authority and the justification. Seen so, war is the truest form of divination. It is the testing of one's will and the will of another within that larger will, which because it binds them is therefore forced to select. War is the ultimate game, because war is, at last, a forcing of the unity of existence. War is God. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to go into Blood Meridian tonight. Blood Meridian, I've talked about it on a couple occasions, and one day we will. And it's probably going to take multiple shows, and it's going to take research, but that is a heavy, heavy book that is thick with content and meaning and words that are powerful. Mm-hmm. And that's a tiny slice of Blood Meridian. And we will get to it at some point. And I actually get, people are always like, hey, do Blood Meridian, because there's a lot of people that take a lot of information, a lot of meaning from that book. But I'm not ready yet. I'm not. That's going to take... And it's the same thing with Shakespeare. People are like, hey, when are you going to do the Bard?
Yeah.
And it's the same thing. I want to be fully prepared, and I'm either going to do... maybe I won't be fully prepared to do the whole thing, but maybe we'll take chunks of Blood Meridian or some chunks of Shakespeare and start to try and digest them, because those are big meals.